This is crazy. You go through transitions with this stuff. It's my 3.5 years. My second time with locks. I love it though. It give me a sense of purpose, make me feel good. Uh, Definitely grows with patience. I be like, I be like, I feel like everybody with dreadlocks, with locks, I call them locks. I don't dread anything about having them, but having these things, these locks, teaches you a little patience. It takes a little time to lock them in. They go through transitions, from thick to skinny to barely about to fall off. It's a crazy journey, nevertheless. Basically, just on here to finna switch the platform in a bit so I can show y'all a little bit of stuff on my laptop. We're gonna check this out. This is like uh it's a few things, a lot of things actually, but we're gonna go through it one at a time. Just watched a few little interesting, nevertheless disturbing videos. Kind of sickening as far as mental health, the people not being emotional, intelligent, or stable. And I see the downfall of men and how the devil preys on that state of mind, and how easily you can be tempted to flip the handle, what they say, crash out. It only take one extra second to think about what's going on and how you feel, and before you take an action. It really only take one more second. We're gonna watch some videos to help you guys understand like certain situations where you just need one extra second to think about what you're feeling, and the next move. Don't succumb to the enemy acting out impulsively, because that gets you nowhere at the end. Hurt people only hurt people. If your feelings hurt, deal with it in a certain manner. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. You will be all right. But before that, I'm about to show y'all outside. I don't know if y'all be outside a lot. If y'all look at the skies in the daytime or in the nighttime, how often do y'all notice the moon whenever it feel like showing up? Last night I seen the moon. It was half black, half white. Usually you see a half moon, you can just see like the half that's lit up. But this time, for the first time and in a long time maybe, I actually saw the black side of it. So I was like, it was kind of interesting to look at. I wanted to take a picture and all that, but every moment I just live it. I ain't looking for moments to be captured on screen and stuff like that. I'm living, right? And I share my experiences with people, either in that moment or later on, like now. But in that moment, I was looking at the moon. I'm like, wow, it's black. I could see the blackness of it. It was really beautiful, but it was weird at the same time. And I was like, man, I never really thought about it, or I never really looked at the moon like that. But I definitely see like it's a black part to it, and it come and go whenever it feel like. Like right now, it's out early in the daytime. The sun out, the moon out. I'm about to show you how to do these disturbing videos too in a second, but here you go right here. I'm gonna try to get a good picture of it tonight and see if you can see the dark side of it. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. It's out here though. Then I'll show y'all where the sun at. Of course, it's daytime. The sun is out. That motherfucker bright too. Really, really bright. Yo, what up, Taylor? Yeah, you could be mod. I'm finna mod you right now. I appreciate the the acts, All right, there you go. You should be good, Taylor. I appreciate you. Peace and blessings. Happy new month, by the way. Y'all see this bright sun? So yeah, I'm about mental health awareness. I just like to give you guys awareness about how to be cool and calm and level-headed, you know what I'm saying? Because it only take one extra second to really crash out and to like lose your cool, lose your position. This video is about emotional stability. What I'm about to share with y'all. You welcome. Happy September too as well. Happy new month. Happy holidays. I don't know if y'all celebrate or not, but yeah, that's what's up. What do some of y'all do too for the holidays? How do y'all celebrate? What y'all got going on the beginning of the week, the beginning of the month? This year almost over with. My goal for this year was to start my YouTube and go hard to get monetized. So that's what I'm working on. Every day you'll see me on here working on my goal, and that's to get monetized. So I'm on here talking about motivation, inspiration, and stuff like that. That's what I'm all about, making money online. So whenever you hop on my page, you're gonna find something motivational, you're gonna find something inspiring, encouraging. Just so you know, right? Like that's the vibes over here. But this the video I'm talking about. We can check it out. Then I'm gonna switch over to the other platform so I could just put it all on one thing instead of holding my hand. I got a video uploading too, so it might go a little slow, might not. But I'll be creating content and I'll show y'all too what I use. This little app right here, I was just listening to some old Twist. I don't know if y'all know about Kamikaze. I don't copyright to the music either, just in case. Yeah. But I'm from Chicago, the Midwest. We do things quite different up here. So check this out, right? I just synced this too. This was real good, actually. Y'all want to get into this? Let me just go back because we watched it already. Well, I watched it already, but check how this they finna spaz out though. I be basically watching the conspiracy theory stuff because some of this stuff be good, some of this stuff be true, but not everything, you know. You want to do your own research and just see what's what. I know y'all seen this video already about dude in the mountain. But check this out though. This is a real good video. His name is Lil Tony, a rapper from Atlanta. This my little stuff too. They finally gave it back. See, he know like responsibility. He's gonna be a responsible young man. And he had a lot of truth, which is his truth. You know, it may not be relatable to a lot of people, but as you look around nowadays, you see a lot of rich people miserable. So they end up doing all this weird stuff to have some type of fulfillment. Money doesn't fulfill you. It just gives you more options to do more things. This young man I already know. He said he'd rather work hard and have some type of morals. Nobody finna put him in a position to compromise his morals.
Are you listening to me now? Don't be naughty, okay? Is it good?
Here's some words from the wise. One secret that'll help you get through the day, the years, through life, period. And also, if you want more content like this, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and share the video. I bet y'all like, wow, huh? Made like a little mini movie for y'all. See, look, we finna go into that. I ain't synced this yet, but we finna check it out. I kind of don't like dude videos, to be honest, because I ain't gonna hate on him, man, but yeah, he do a little too much. What I really want to show y'all though is about this dude who filmed himself live. I just watched it. It was on my phone watching it. Yo, what up, broski? Oh, that's dope. What verses did you read out the Bible? I had did my reading today, I think. I'm not sure. No, I didn't actually. I'm about to do it now. I'm trying to find this video I just watched. This dude, he went live on the internet or whatever. It was a real good one too. But we finna just check this out. And we're gonna see how God be warning us and how He used the Holy Spirit to be just talking for us. So what's crazy, right? And this is the last time I'm gonna stop and flip over. And peace and blessings, bro. Happy holidays. So when you feel with the Holy Spirit, sometimes it'll intervene for us. You know, you'll be just saying stuff, blurting it out, not even sure why. And the tongue is a powerful, powerful, powerful weapon. And I'm gonna say it again: the tongue, your words are power. God created the whole world with words. Just imagine that and think about that for a minute, right? Like this whole world was created by words. Like I'm speaking, saying words, and how I could create my future with words. When you're filled with the Holy Spirit, sometimes they will speak for you because our words are so powerful. And sometimes we curse ourselves and bless ourselves with words, consciously and subconsciously. But nevertheless, when God's chosen people, when you choose to follow Christ, you be filled with the Holy Spirit. So that is a helper, the helper, what I'll call it. And this helper knows when we're around, it's a spiritual battle, right? So the helper knows when we're around unseen dangers and stuff like that, when we're trying to pursue our passions and our goals or whatever that may be. Sometimes you end up in unsafe situations around unsafe people, and it's not because you put yourself in this situation unknowingly, right? You're doing it for a good reason. Sometimes you end up in a bad place for the wrong reasons, like they say you're in the right place at the wrong time type of thing. It's something like that. But nevertheless, I just want y'all to check this video out and then listen to how he's prophetically used, allowing the Holy Spirit to speak through him. And then I'll play one video first and then the next one later because his testimony himself, it's could be staged. You know how these musicians do for publicity when they're trying to sell an album or whatever, right? But I really believe that some of this is true and that it was a genuine experience because of what's going on. But you be the judge and you let me know and just check it out and watch how he speak things that's going to help him. If you've seen the interview already, then you will know. But if not, then this would be more clarity afterwards. And did the better, I do y'all more solid. We're just gonna look it up real quick. Cause I do use people content sometimes like to review and stuff, but I don't really like to do that too much because I respect what they do. You know, being a content creator ain't no on the mountain. It ain't no easy thing, you know what I'm saying? To sit down here, be creating content and stuff like that. People put a lot of time and effort into their stuff. So I guess this the photo shoot. Let me see. And pardon me, next time I have everything together and ready. I just all of a sudden decided not to. This ain't him. Decided to do it a different way. I think this it right here. I want y'all to see the actual. Well, this the guy I'm talking about.
Man literally saw and met the devil. The man you're looking at right now is a famous U.S. rapper called Lil Tony, and he makes bangers. But something happened to him that will leave
James chapter 23 and 4. That's dope.
People paid Lil Tony to do a photo shoot on top of a mountain. So yeah, they basically paid him to go on top of a mountain with them and take some photos. Obviously, Lil Tony agreed. You know, he was basically gonna make some money and take some cool pics.
I'm gonna read that in a bit too. All right, I just had to pause it for a second. So this is the mountain they was on, right? If y'all can see.
That mountain to do the photo shoot, and here he noticed something. Tony basically noticed that these people he's with are rich, and I'm not talking just rich. I mean, he's a rapper, he's rich too. I'm talking rich in capital letters. But he was seeing around him in that mountain where people with luxury cars, all right? Whenever he looks, fancy cars.
All right, so let's just see the video. So we're gonna do what it is. I mean, this the guy right here. We can check it out. Y'all can go run him up or whatever. Let him know y'all seen it through my page. His name is John Burner. I'm new to his stuff anyway, but he got a good take on this, so we're gonna check his out because he got the sauce. And I ain't gonna hate on the man. I give him his props. So there you go. Y'all give a chance to go run him up if you want to see the full thing. But yo,
real until I had went. Somebody had booked me for a photo shoot. They paid me $10,000 for a photo shoot, and we had did the photo shoot
Testimony
on top of a
videos,
mountain.
yeah, we finna check that out
And
in a
then when
bit
we
too.
got done with the photo shoot, they got talking about the Illuminati. He was like, the Illuminati, you ever talk to you? I'm laughing at it, nigga. I'm like, hell no, what you talking about? He like, nah, for real. They haven't talked to you. I'm looking at this nigga like, what you on, gang? That's what I tell him, like, what you talking about? What you on, gang? He like, he get to laughing with his buddy. He like, bro, we gotta take it to the booty club. Say, booty club? What the hell y'all nigga ass talking about? Man, y'all nigga got me fucked up. I slapped tell him to like, hell, y'all nigga got me fucked up. He was my lane with Lord, but I slapped, you know what I'm saying? That's what I told him. So I'm like,
that boy, whatever he seen, listen, I've been listening to Tony since before the switch up. I won't say switch up in a bad way, but in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen him slow to had to have. Oh, really?
I slapped tell him to like, hell, y'all nigga got me fucked up. He was my lane with Lord, but I slapped, you know what I'm saying? That's what I told him. So I'm like, shoot. So then they get to talking about, yeah, bro, you know, it's not what you seen. It's not what it seems. They like it's real, but it's not what it seems. He was like, he's like, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio, he does all the initiations.
What?
Like Leonardo DiCaprio. The hell, like these niggas like they just saying all type of random stuff.
Right, motherfuckers think like they just trolling or something. I'm like, bro, this sound like
random stuff, gang. Like they like what else they say? They would give me all type of artists that had like this what happened, right? They say you gonna have sex, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna have sex. They gonna have sex. They gonna both plug you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Straight like yeah, they gonna. I'm cutting filter, bro. Sorry, Lord, for cursing. Look though, you know, bro. When you get AIDS, bro, and when you come back, you gonna be famous. When you come back from getting sick, you gonna be more famous than ever. You gonna go up more than ever. My mama straight like that. So I'm like, what? That's crazy. So I'm like, what? I'm like, for real, he started giving me a whole list of artists. I ain't even gonna put them out there, but he gave me a whole list of artists who sold and basically,
I bet them artists. I don't never see this nigga.
Artists. I ain't even gonna put them out there, but he gave me a whole list of artists who sold and basically got fucked in the ass for some pay. I'm like, what? I'm like, for real? I'm like, hell no. He was telling me that that's all I gotta do to get whatever amount of money I want, whatever I want.
Man, whoa, that's all I got. Oh, that days afterwards. This shit.
Like, hell.
And I ain't gonna cap, like some of this stuff I ain't know. Like it's kind of new to me, like as far as the AIDS getting sick part, but it's kind of making sense. Like, you know, a lot of them was sick at one point in time and all this and that. Allegations, Usher giving somebody AIDS, chlamydia, all this and that. It's starting to add up a little bit more. The more details come out.
Telling me that's all I gotta do to get whatever amount of money I want, whatever I want. I get all the rich friends I want. He'll connect me with all the rest of the rappers. I'm like, hell no, right? So in my head, I'm trying to call. All right, so now I'm trying to call my Uber to get back to my flight because it was literally all I was coming down there to do was a photo shoot and then to go back home. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm trying to call my Uber, but get what? I see which one of these niggas worked on me. They got me on the top of a mountain. You know what I'm saying?
No service.
I ain't got no service. So I stopped telling these niggas. They were telling me they wanted to book me a hotel and take me to their Korean barbecue. So I played the one. I'm like, all right, boom. Obviously, I see which one of these niggas that pulled on me. So I'm like, I tell him, I'm like, hey, bro, take me to your Korean barbecue, gang. I'm hungry. But he like, smooth. He like, you gonna stay at night?
Hey, I ain't gonna cap, bro. A lot of motherfuckers are panic. Like, what the hell you especially
and pulled on me. So I'm like, I tell him, I'm like, hey, bro, take me to your Korean barbecue, gang. I'm hungry. But he like, smooth. He like, you gonna stay at night? I'm just capping him down. I'm like, hell yeah. Just take me down to the barbecue. Whole time, whenever we get to the bottom of the hill, I'm just gonna beat feet on the folks there. You know what I'm saying? So on the way down, you know, I pay attention.
On the way up, we went up like this. It was a spiral. We all, you know, we had to go around the mountain to go up and keep going up. Now on the way down, on the way down, this nigga took a right. I'm like, oh hell no, I'm cooked. I'm like, these niggas finna kill me, gang. Alright. So I'm like, alright, I ain't got no blick. So you gotta think I ain't got no blick. All I can do is fight. So I'm like, damn. So I'm cooked. So then I tell the nigga, I'm like, hey bro, take me to McDonald's. Once I see him bust the right, I'm like, take me to McDonald's. He like, it's on my mama, it's on my daughter, gang. That nigga face open up. His face changed. Like, he like, we not gonna take you to no fucking McDonald's. We flew you up here.
So what he mean about that was like, I can't, but he'll probably hide some.
His face changed. Like, he like, we not gonna take you to no fucking McDonald's. We flew you up here.
That sound like an alien.
Face open up and everything, gang. Cause it was 3 Asian niggas. You see what I'm saying? His face open up. My mama like on some alien shit. I never seen no shit like this. And then
this nigga paused too much. I should have skipped through his shit.
Can't be human.
I'm finna show y'all the Asian niggas he talking about in a bit.
My mama like,
but I want you to hear what he's saying though.
It was 3 Asian niggas. You see what I'm saying? His face open up. My mama like on some alien shit. I never seen no shit like this. And then after that, he back in. This is how real God is. He was backing into somebody's driveway. He smacked the mailbox, and he was in the 3-seater McLaren. You know what I'm saying? So after he smacked the mailbox, he get mad as hell. I ain't know how to get out the car. Let me remind you, I ain't know how to get out the car. I would have been beat feet on the nigga ass, but I ain't know how to get out the car. So I see him push a button, and the door go up. So I push my button, door go up. I get up out of there. Get what? It's so real, God. It's so real. He sent a mailman. My mama, he sent a mailman out of nowhere. It was no mail, but it was nothing going on. It was nobody on the street, man. Mailman come out of nowhere. He gets taken the mailbox. I jump in the back of the mailvan. Jump right in the back of the mailvan. Get up out of there on the foot. That was the first time I knew that the devil was really, really real. Like,
so he was doing a photo shoot for $10,000 and had these people start asking him insane questions like that on the top of a mountain where they just took him. I don't know what tactic they went in with, and we of course know who sent them, but this is how it works. It's not the top execs, bro. You need to watch out for the handlers, the photographers, the assistants, the managers, agents, stylists, the ones who seem like they're really here to help you. Yeah. They work for the people who are trying to use you and milk you of every dollar they can.
All right, so these the Asian niggas he was talking about.
This the vlog.
So these the guys. This the mountain. And listen to what he's saying though.
Oh my God. Look at them though. They trying to be like cosplaying as a human.
so I'm at top with Hill. So
they trying to.
Yeah, they industry sellouts.
Look at his ass.
What's going on, gang? Look at me, gang. Bro, no, y'all niggas don't know. I come from fucking nothing. Look at me, twin. Look at this shit. What the hell?
My boy happy to be out there.
Gang. To see shit like this.
My boy happy to be out there.
Look at this shit. What the hell? I come from nothing, gang. To see shit like this. And it ain't really nothing. It really ain't shit. Look at this shit on camera. Hold on. I ain't gonna fake this shit to blow up on TikTok. Nigga got me on the top of the fucking mountain. Oh shit. God, they can see what I'm doing.
Yeah, they gonna blow up on TikTok, but not for the reason you thought.
Nigga got me on the top of the fucking mountain. Oh shit. God, they can see what I'm finna throw off. Man, I'm happy as fuck, man. I'm at the top of the mountain. I thought these niggas had to kidnap me. I was like, damn, so I'm finna die this bitch. I was like, these niggas.
That's crazy, right? Like the Holy Spirit within him talking now because he feel it in his soul. He going for opportunity, which everybody does. But he feel it as soon as he get there, like, man, I thought they was finna do this. Because on his way there, someone was probably egging him on, like, to turn around, don't take this flight. Don't even go through with this. But the beauty of Christ and the beauty of the Holy Spirit, they are continuously try to warn you. It ain't like, oh, I said this fire over there is death around the corner and bye bye. Now, while you're going around the corner, every moment around that corner, the Holy Spirit is going to be trying to guide you, wake you up, and show you and tell you, like, yo, this ain't it. And he's saying, like, man, I thought y'all was gonna do this and do that. Really not aware of what they really is trying to do. You heard his testimony. He was like, they had me up, coming down a different way. Like, basically, he was a goner, but for some reason, they ain't want to pursue it, so they hopped out the car and left him there, stranded type stuff, hoping that something else was gonna happen to him. But he constantly saying, "Oh, I thought y'all was gonna do this." He's speaking prophecy. He's speaking truth. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. The camera on. This is what I'm talking about. I just flipped it around for a second. Where you from though, too? I see you got like a simple clay. Ya hablo un poco español. ¿Cómo te ves?
Actually shoot me and throw me off.
Smiley.
He was joking, but like, bro, that's crazy.
I was like, damn, so I'm finna die out this bitch. I was like, these niggas actually shoot me and throw me off.
Oh my God.
You know way I can buy these bitches for? I mean, I don't do shit like that. That's always around. Let me give them.
And that's how they do. They always try to present you with gifts and stuff. The devil love to give. As soon as you accept that gift, you bound to everything else. You see how they bring them to a nice place when they give them stuff, and you know what I'm saying, the shiny lights. But you heard the story, what was really behind all this giving and.
We're Asian. We respect. To me, hey, bro, I'm fucking up. Hold on, gang. I might stay out this bit. I fucked y'all boys, man. I'm on home. I ain't never been around no niggas who had like y'all niggas the only
I don't really know no Asian. I be like, we're Asian. They playing like they dying.
Hey, bro, I'm fucking up. Hold on, gang. I might stay out this bit. I fucked y'all boys, man. I'm on home. I ain't never been around no niggas who had like y'all niggas the only niggas I know who ever had like motion like. I ain't never been around no niggas who had like. Hold on, gang.
He get too excited about little shit and keep on fucking running back. I mean, he got the sauce, but the motherfucker won't let you run through the shit. Though. Like, damn, dog. If y'all would have gave me a little time, I would have put the video up myself. But let me show you the nigga who he was in the car with that took him down the mountain. That didn't want to take him all the way down. So he finna pull up right now. This him. Let me go back just a bit so you can see how he came through.
I'm in fucking LAX, nigga. I just flew out to LAX.
Yeah, that big old.
That's the 3-seater McLaren.
Look at him. He's dying from the sun.
You see how he reached
Can't
up?
take our sun. I think I seen him.
But watch what he do when he show him that phone. Him right here. He that head honcho. That's Hefe.
Just trying to buy me a home. You gotta Aston Martin DBX. Yes. The DBX.
Thank you, y'all.
Where the hell I be? First of all, hold on. Let's just let.
Don't realize I'm gone. Crazy. But he.
But y'all hear how he thanking God though, right?
First of all, hold on. Let's just admire this shit real quick. Look at these niggas' houses on the fucking hill, man. That's hard. Like, whoever live up here, bro.
I'll be scared to live up there, boy. I feel like roll down.
All my fans, everybody who like watch this video right now, bro. This shit just made me want to go so much harder. On my mom, y'all niggas just really just what y'all just watched what turned me to a beast. Nigga, I'm finna get so fucking rich. I'm finna buy a house like this on the hill. Like, bro, imagine the nigga bring mail, the mailman, every day coming up this bitch. Bro, you know how long it took me to get up this bitch?
Bro.
I ain't got top of the hill. I know that mailman feels it too. Bro, every time I come out here, I'm fucking with y'all boys at. On my mama. Every time I come out
crazy. That shit.
get up this bitch, I ain't got top of the hill. I know that mailman feels it too. Bro, every time I come out here, I'm fucking with y'all boys at. On my mama. Every time I come out here, I come fuck with y'all. Let me know, bro. If you don't hit me
You
back,
gotta take that back off your mama now.
Hey, bro, I'm hit you, be like, twin. Hey, I'm out here, tag me in Instagram.
Oh, that's the alien. Yeah, okay.
Out here, tag me.
You see that Illuminati handshake?
Out here, I come fuck with y'all. Let me know, bro. If you don't,
Nah, that's not with
bro, every time I come out here, I'm fucking with y'all boys at. On my mama. Every time I come out here, I come fuck with y'all. Let me know, bro. If you don't hit me back, so I'm not fucking with you. I'm gonna let you. Hey, bro, I'm hit you, be like, twin. Hey, bro, out here, tag me in Instagram. Please.
You seen that little Illuminati handshake? Oh yeah, here you go right here. Now he started showing him that stuff before he was like, you can't leave.
What you looking at? That nigga serious? Yeah. So we move over here. Hey, gang. Y'all niggas see. Hey, listen. Every time I pop out LA, I'm be with my bro, right? And I'm gonna pop out with that geek shit, that dog shit on me. I ain't had no dog shit on me because I'm not standing time. You know what I'm saying? I would have popped out that dog shit. Had some dog shit. Put that shit on.
He talk about his clothes in case you ain't know. He feel like he ain't freshen up, but whatever he seen, I'm not sure at what part they told him about, the higher ups and the offer and whatnot. But let me turn my brightness out just a little. But you can see he is a little uncomfortable and he trying to play it off like, oh, I just didn't come fully prepared, so that's why I ain't staying. And he like, yeah, they was like, I ain't prepared. So he like everything the Holy Spirit was bringing it up, like manifesting the mailman to come in. You know what I'm saying? Bringing where the mind goes, the attention goes, and the energy flows. His mind was thinking about how to, you know what I'm saying, different little things subconsciously, like, oh, this is a lonely road up and down. Woo, woo, woo. I don't really know the depths of that because I'm not in his mind. I don't know. But for him to speak on it, it was obviously in his heart, right? And the way that they trying to show you the riches and glory, this is how the devil did Jesus. He took him up to a mountain like that, like, oh, look at all this, not knowing that Jesus come from all of this. And he's really not impressed by none of it. So he declined the offer. But imagine somebody like him, he get there, he happy, he like, where I come from, I ain't got nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't see stuff like this. And they already giving me gifts and stuff. So he's happy. He's probably feeling like he obligated to say yes to their offers. And I believe that's how a lot of people, chasing opportunities. Not saying that this is what they really want to be into, but like he was up there in those cell phone service. Basically, you there stuck, stranded, right? That's how they got you. You stuck. They doing you all these favors. They flew you out, whatever. In my opinion, I feel like he felt obligated. That's why the interview was played first, and then this was played afterwards, so you could really get a more detailed or in-depth, look at what's really going on and what really happened. Chasing opportunity and making them feel like, oh, what I'm doing is not enough. Semi-successful artist. I don't listen to his music. I don't even know about the guy, to be honest. I don't listen to a lot of rap or a lot of new age people. Not to say that I don't care about it, but it's a different era. Grew up being able to hear all the new music right on BET, 106 in Park, and MTV type stuff. I don't know where they find music nowadays. That's why. If you reach it to wherever I listen to it at, or like on these social medias, if they playing you, I'll probably go check you out like that. Or if you buzzing like him, I'll go check out some of the music if I can find it. But a lot of starving artists, whether you're an actress or actor or somebody looking to do entertainment content creating, you see content and all these people. Pretty sure they was brought to a similar situation where they was presented with all these things and felt they had no choice but to go along with it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But the power of the tongue is very powerful. The power of words, how you use your words.
It seemed like he fit the script. Cause he was all happy as fuck to get the. I don't know what he just seen. That nigga said, hey, you know what I'm saying? I ain't bringing no paper out here with me, cause you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying. Nah, he ain't fucking with that shit. I don't know what the fuck he seen. Right?
I'm gonna pop out with that geek shit, that dog shit on me. I ain't had no dog shit.
Trying to play cool though.
You know what I'm saying? I would have popped out that dog shit, had some dog shit.
Put that shit on though. You put your clothes on there.
I'm like, I really just ain't.
You can see how they all surround him. He the only one right there, and they all on the other side, and he's sitting there explaining. It's funny, like he on the other side explaining himself. Everybody on that side, so it's them versus him, and they already having little secret discussions. Yup, offer the world, then rob your soul. It's a video I really wanted to play. It ain't even popping up. They ain't really want me to show that, but this dude, the devil requires sacrifice. He about blood. And if you entertain his thoughts long enough, he'll get you to perform his sacrifices. But nevertheless, this dude, emotional, intelligent, get his feelings hurt. He go shoot a motherfucker. He ain't really want to kill him, but at the end of the day, you did what you did. And I guess once he's done being possessed, he realized like, oh, it's time for consequences. And not being accountable because it's a habit, you be unaccountable for so long, it's just your habit to be unaccountable. But nevertheless, this habit is what took him out, and this habit is what the devil feeds you. He gives you these thoughts to entertain, and you act up on certain things and you create certain habits after a while. So being insecure, that's a low vibration, and the devil uses these low vibrations to get you to commit his wills, shaping you and molding you to his stewardess to do his deeds, one step at a time, working on your characteristics, your emotions, your desires. Anyway, to wrap it all up, right? So he's aware that he done something that is requiring consequences he don't want to face. So he's running from those consequences. And here goes another thought the devil entertained. It is again like you don't have to deal with the consequences of that either. You can take yourself out. And he entertained that thought enough, and that's what he did on live on Facebook last year, 2025, December 24th, Christmas Eve. I'm just hearing about it damn near almost a year later, which is crazy. So I'm like, damn, why is this type of stuff on YouTube? But it was a good awareness video for me, at least. Just seeing how people's minds being used and being emotional intelligent, mental health issues, those type of things that allow you to be used to make these sacrifices, whether you're killing yourself or other people. And I forgot to mention the person he shot did live, but on his way running, he also killed two more people in the crash. Well, two people including himself, so that was three in total, him and two other people. So that was crazy. The other person, they was just driving to do whatever they had to do at the I guess the right place at the wrong time. I don't really know how to say or what to say about that, but rest in peace to those people. But it's just like, these thoughts be fed and then you get to thinking it ain't really nothing, but now you're forming a habit. Whether it's a good or a bad, certain things come with it. It's just to be mindful because like You feed insecurity, now all of a sudden you feeding. I'm gonna just play that video next time. But yeah, it's really dope.
Hey guys, send me some. Really, like folks be sending me that shit. It be or like most of the shit I rock. There's a place called 404.
Yeah, email me the channel and check it out. I be watching, it be popping up on my timeline. Now my algorithm full of it. See, look, giving him a chain, gave him some pants, gave him a hoodie. Showing them they love money and the cars, you know, materialistic stuff. Of course, nigga want to be fresh and look nice. That's what we desire, right? Why? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. You see his homeboy over there, they trying to get home. They looking at him like a piece of meat. You heard him say they want to take him to the club and all this and that.
All of it. Which one?
That was crazy, dog. Like, man, they tried to bring him to the, you know what I'm saying? Fame and fortune. What do for a little bit of money, man. Go against God himself. Or even use God himself. You see a lot of these preachers out here. They doing the most for some money, man. They don't believe in God at all. Don't trust him at all. This the preacher man. I don't know if y'all seen or heard about his state.
And I literally collapsed when I went to TV. I get away for me to get up from here to walk here. It is God. There's no other thing. It's God. It is God. There is a God. There is a God. There is a God. Wait. What did you say? There is a God. The God that gave us Jesus' son, and he gave us to us. You believe that there is a believe 100%, and whoever don't, they better stop believing because, oh my God.
Gossip is murder. Speaking evil of people is murder. When you have any influence with somebody and you can talk to them and turn them against somebody, and assassinated that person in the eyes of that person. You marry somebody wrong, it takes God a 7-year season cycle to get you out of it. Because God always deals in 7-year cycles.
Jesus working face to face with David E. Taylor by appearing on stage with them. You're live on photo.
The Lord said to me, I'm going to make another appearance in this building.
It is phenomenal.
The Lord just walked on the stage. I honor you, Lord. He just told me to get off the stage.
I was born Muslim, and I read the book Face to Face. Jesus appeared to us.
Man, knowing this story put me in memory, right? Y'all remember when late night TV used to only have like 4 channels? For me in DC, it was WB50.
That's Peter Popoff. He sent demons to me before. I started having night terrors after fucking with dudes.
Like the Bernie Mac show, the Steve Harvey show, or even some of the
He did that to me for some years.
All you would hear is commercials. That preachers on the screen, promises of holy water, miracle prayers, and free books. All you had to do was send a donation. And back then, a lot of us didn't think twice. But looking back now,
I hate to say this, but I mean, this man, I met him in person. He come down to Chicago, the Hilton Hotel. We was in the ballroom on Magnificent Mile. Man, it was crazy, dog. Beautiful hotel, nevertheless, across from Millennium Park and all this and that. Red carpet, a big ballroom, white horse, all type of stuff. And I was just like, man, this is a cult. I feel like I was a part of a cult when I was in there and seeing how people was just running to praise this man. That was crazy.
Spring watered. I followed the instructions. 2 days later, I got a check for $2,500. The following week, I got a check for $30,000. And then you had said some of you all are going to be relocated. The next month, I had moved out to California, but I came back after 3 years later. But I did move out to California, and there was a house available for me when I got there. So I know that the prayers, the profit.
So you got a check for $2,500.
I want the 30,000.
For 30, 2 checks, double portion blessing. You can experience the amazing power of God in your own life. Use my free Miracle Spring Water as a powerful point of contact. Here's my personal email address to request. Peter@peterpopoff.org.
Growing up, we also midnight TV filled with men and women of God asking for.
Now I don't know this man, what kind of rituals he had people doing, but I did know the other one and participated in some of that stuff. Not even really knowing.
It was a business, a tax-free business. See, in America, churches and religious organizations don't pay taxes. When you realize that, it changes the whole game. It means millions of dollars can flow without the same checks and balances as a normal business. And that's exactly what this pastor took advantage of. The man we discussed today, authorities say he wasn't just preaching on Sundays. He was running a full-blown operation, call centers, trafficking allegations, and hundreds of millions of dollars funneled through his church and nonprofits, all in God's name. And this man lived like royalty, to say the least. A 15,000 plus square foot mansion, neighbors comparing it to a community college, fleet of cars. He even had a row of cars with bow ties when he was raided by the feds. Outlandish purchases, all while his congregation and donors believed they were sowing seeds into their salvation. But now the mask is off. Within the last 48 hours, federal agents raided his empire and hit him with indictments covering everything, fraud and money laundering. And the question everyone is asking, was this always the motive from the jump? Or did the loopholes, tax breaks, and easy money of the church worker pulled him into something bigger than he even planned? Today we'll break it all down. His sermons, his scam, and the legal case in chronological.
Oh yeah, I just be on here a lot, bro. I see what I like and people like what I like sometime, and we just growing together. I'm learning and helping. Hopefully I'm teaching at the same time.
We'll jump right to it. Find me, David E. Ted, founded Joshua Media Ministries International in the 1990s.
Thank you, I appreciate that too, bro.
Which later rebranded as Kingdom of God Global Church. He branded himself as a self-proclaimed apostle, claiming face-to-face encounters with Jesus, even claiming to be his best friend, which drew both followers and critics.
Here's seen in our generation, Lord Jesus working face to face.
And yeah, another special shout out to Taylor Made. Peace and blessings. I appreciate you.
David E. Taylor, by appearing on stage with them, captured live on photo.
The Lord said to me, I'm going to make another appearance in this building.
This is phenomenal.
There he is. The Lord just walked on the stage. You, Lord, just told me to get off the stage. That's glory up there. This is holy. Cry out. Go after him. He's up there. Cry out.
A skeptic in the audience takes a picture. Jesus is captured live, standing on stage, exactly where David E. Taylor said.
So you wanted to see if somebody was up there?
Yes. I took out my cell phone and I snapped that photo. Arms stretched out wide.
You cannot miss your face-to-face visitation from Jesus. The Lord is going to meet with his people again. You cannot miss this. If I told you that Jesus wanted to meet with you face-to-face, like men and women met him in the Bible, would you want this amazing experience?
It was during the Christmas season. I was 17 years old when it first happened. Jesus appeared to me in a dream, and it changed my life forever. And he told me if I wrote this in a book, that he would appear to millions all over the world, and it's happening now.
I was born Muslim, and I read the book Face to Face.
Jesus appeared to us.
Face-to-Face Appearances with Jesus by David E. Taylor changed my whole life. And I remember Jesus there. He came. He was wearing all white.
I was brought up as a Hindu, and as I began reading the book, I had my first encounter with the Lord.
Just like the Lord appeared to Solomon in a dream.
Taylor has been accused of running a prosperity gospel scheme, focusing on donations with promises of miracles and blessings.
Now, what's crazy is like everybody claimed they had these experiences, right? And I don't doubt it at all. I really don't. But my thing is, like, you know, Lucifer, son of the morning, he comes as the light. He'll come trick your ass. You get to playing these type of games, and you know what I'm saying? Like, man, it gets ugly. So I'm wondering if he was doing witchcraft on these people like the other dude was doing, because a lot of them rub shoulders together, and that's what they be doing. They're sending them demons after you stop paying them fees and fines, you know, sending them offers in. A lot of these people practice witchcraft, if you don't know. But it's everything coming to the light. You'll soon know like what they really be doing. Which sound crazy, but hey, I don't mind sounding crazy.
Funded by donations, luxury cars, designer clothing, and multi-million-dollar homes. He gained wider attention when court depositions surfaced online around 2015, showing him dodging questions about extravagant spending and personal relationships.
Residential center.
Oh, this is a
Yeah, people do lie. You know what I'm saying?
place that the ministry owns.
Got to be
Well,
skeptical,
not own.
especially when they steady telling you, "Come to my church, come to my church."
We don't own it.
Motherfuckers be on that cult shit, dog. Like, you gotta really be careful. It's nice to fellowship, but don't be in no cult, because that's what a lot of this stuff is nowadays. Everybody looking to be a part of something, and what they're a part of is not what they really want to be a part of. It's cult-like behavior.
Yeah,
I just played a video too, like the shepherd and his sheep. You could easily get the minds of people to be the leader of them, and they'll follow you to the ends of the earth. But what he did was he led them to this fire, and he just made them run around it. And he got up out the circle. And they just kept going round and round and round because they were conditioned to follow the crowd. Follow the leader. The leader that snuck up out of there and got they dumb ass just running around and around. Check out my shorts, you'll see that video if y'all want, what I'm saying? The power of following behind people, you know what I'm saying? The blind leading the blind. It's dope.
You have that as an asset of 2,844,500. So do you own?
I just answered that. So we didn't own it.
Okay, but where does the? I'm sorry.
We're leasing to buy it. Did you? I thought we just said that.
All right, but you have listed it as an asset worth $2,844,000.
Oh, that should be more of a liability.
All right, so where does the number $2,844,000 come from on your asset and liability?
That's, I guess, the appraisal value of the home.
Oh yeah, I want to check that out. Veteran and Catholic.
No, it's a residential center.
Fraternity Freemason. I know a lot of Masons. They be trying to get me into that shit. I'm cool.
But you have it listed as an asset.
I know a lot of Greek people as well.
$2.8 million.
That's probably a mistake. Like I said,
I be running into them on accident, or they be running into me. I don't know how it was, but yeah, we cross paths quite often.
But it's a gathering place for our ministry where I bring in different leaders and also the staff that we have as a place of, maybe resort and teaching.
Resort?
Yeah, teaching. A resort where we teach and train.
The nigga lying so much, he don't even know what to call his house. That's your house, dog.
On November 29th, 2013.
Talking about it's a resort. It's big enough to be a resort, but hey.
Yes.
What would that be for?
Well, this is for clothes concerning my TV ministry as well.
So you have to wear Louis Vuitton.
Oh, it don't matter what name it is. The point is clothing are allocated to us for ministry purposes as well.
What do you mean they're allocated to you?
In a media ministry.
In a what?
Media ministry.
Yeah.
Okay, or on the road when I'm always traveling and using my clothes, I'm sweating through them. So I'm needing new clothes also for television industry for the year. So
you use ministry money to buy your wardrobe
outfit. It's allocated more towards ministry apparel.
Is that
He robbing God by blaming God on what he doing with God's money, which is crazy. He talking about I'm allocating. It's a really fancy, nice word. But what you're doing is you're buying fancy clothes off of congregation's money. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, what you said you was going to be doing, which is giving back to the community. He talked those nice words to the community, get their money, and then leave them stranded. And then put spells on them, the new people that come in who don't really know what's going on. Talk about, oh, we seen something. Yeah, I bet you did.
show that in your income that you got Louis Vuitton
Castles,
clothing?
mansions,
No, that's not. That's
55 houses on top of each other,
because it don't go.
and only use one room, and that one room probably only be used like 2 times out the month because they be somewhere overseas for the rest of the year type stuff. It'd be crazy. These mansions out here not even being used, but it's so many people who don't have a place to sleep at night, and it's crazy. But they can't come in their house. They can't eat off their plate.
It don't go there. I don't know what that means.
You don't belong there. That's out of place.
But you doing this in the name of
don't get
the love
taxed
of
on
Christ
things like
and
that.
for Jesus people, right? But
That's
where is
for-
Jesus
that's
in
for
you? He
ministry
didn't come down to
business
earth and start
purpose.
acting like this.
So it's
He didn't even
not
have a
Louis
house. He
Vuitton.
walked around majority of his lifetime. So this is the total opposite of what Jesus came to do. He didn't come to hit licks off people because he got secret knowledge, you know? It's wild though.
Well, just you can call whatever you want.
So June 2014, you spent $3,500 by JMMI to Versace in the Bahamas. Yes?
I'm sure that's right. If it shows there.
And that was for clothing for you?
Yes, probably. Yes, most likely.
So you don't see that there's any problem when you're ministering to the poor, the sick, the needy, to be appearing in Louis Vuitton and Versace?
Well, that ain't something I purchase all the time.
No, it looks like you did several times in.
I'm a very frugal person when it comes to this. I go to the right places to get a lot of suits, and if I get some from those places, you don't see that.
I don't see Macy's.
No, you don't see that. Yeah, because Macy's don't have the kind of suits that I wear. But what I'm saying is, this Louis Vuitton things, you don't see that in our charges all the time.
2013 and 14, GMMI spent over $30,000 in your clothes. Does that sound about right?
30,000 on clothes. That's wild, dog.
Traveling so much and sweating through all my clothes. Exactly. That probably wasn't enough because just have so.
But they have to be top of the line, expensive ones.
No, they're not top of the line clothes.
Louis Vuitton's not top of the line.
Those not where I get my suits from.
Well, you got something from them spent thousands and thousands.
Well, the belts are more lasting, so that's good.
Come on, you're buying belts for $5,000.
No, I mean multiple belts. Not
August 2014, you went to the Gucci store in Troy and purchased something.
Yeah, I say it probably was a belt or maybe shoes. I don't know, but I don't usually buy my suits from these very expensive places. I just get the things that I invest in will last longer, such as belts.
So you got to go to Gucci or places like that.
Well, no, buy those things from there because they have a better TV appearance for the belt.
For asking for money from the poor.
No, it's
And look, it's funny though.
To Monsieur Clothing in New York, and then another $715. Whose clothing was that for?
Where's that now? I don't understand.
August 1st.
That's my birthday.
October 28th.
October 28th.
Over $1,700 to Monsieur Clothing in New York.
I don't know about that.
You testified at your last.
I'm not pocket watching, but I mean, I do have a sense of numbers. And just from what I heard so far, I mean, I'm estimating $120,000 just on clothes. Belts was what he said, mainly belts. 120,000, 30,000 at one store, another 50,000 somewhere else. That's 80 right there. And you just heard us say 2,000 in Troy, Michigan at the Montclair store. But you preaching to the poor. You in position to help the poor, not be poor. But what are you doing? You enticing them just like the young man on the mountain, right? The cars, you showing them all this stuff. It's nice, it's enticing. To get this stuff, you have to do as I say. More than likely, it's a control mechanism. I mean, because if you really want to help the poor, you would have started a clothing closet. You would have bought those clothes like you did, and And you would have been like, okay, here go my peoples who need shirts, shoes, whatever. Come walk through here on the weekend. Like, I've been in churches who open the doors, who have a closet where they have clothes for the public, shoes, belts, all this stuff. And these people ain't no mega churches. They ain't on TV like this dude, but they're doing God's will in God's building and not using it for selfish gains. So there's no excuse to be a part of the problem. We're poor because we believe in people like this, follow people like this, and blindly give our money up to people like this when you have the power to not be poor. Of course, you want to give sacrifices to God. You know, you think you're doing the right thing, and you are. But, I mean, let's be real, people. Let's just be fucking for real. This is a cult. When you give up your last to go be a part of something that's not giving back, that's an uneven exchange, which is a robbery. And you'll see how he laughing at how he robbing these people and to go buy Gucci Louis. He can't even go buy a toupee to cover up this top part, which is crazy. But hey, you know, he know how to dress.
Deposition that JMMI owns 3 vehicles, a BMW, a Mercedes, and a Bentley.
Yes.
Have you driven those cars?
Yes.
But niggas out here walking to church. And he just got 50 cars to go hop his fat ass in. And you know what I'm saying? Like, this crazy, dog. This is demonic. You'll go in this church, go, geeky and all these people face, but you're robbing them, you know what I'm saying? And you giving them some bullshit about fake hope, about, you know what I'm saying? Like, things to change. When they ain't gonna change, when you constantly robbing them, they don't have a chance to get the help they need. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, you know, we need money for renovations. We need money for this, for that. They always gonna need something. But when you gonna give back?
We usually have a driver.
When
the
you
3
gonna
cars that we've talked about, in whose name are the titles?
Then the ministry.
They're all in JMMI.
I think everything except the Bentley.
Whose name is the Bentley in?
It's in DeWin, McDeal.
I have a question, just from a, you minister to the poor and the sick and all that. Isn't it a little offensive to be driving around in a Bentley and a Mercedes to people that really, are impoverished and sick and ill and AIDS and drug rehab? Isn't it a little offensive to sort of being showplacing what you have?
Well, dear one, I don't showplace to people, and I'm not in
Bentley.
that car. You don't see me driving around that car every day. I don't do that.
But it's in the ministry. Everybody in the ministry sees you. You said you drive it.
I have before. You just asked me have I drove it, but it ain't something I drive every day or.
Look, you lying.
Every year I don't do that. I have drivers who pick up my guests, my high-profile guests. No.
But do you see my point that people that are suffering and giving you whatever?
This back in 2015. This ain't no new shit. He been under fire. They been trying to stop the corruption because they see how their community is suffering. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a church like this, high profile, whatever. You got a lot of people coming, but those same people coming are in the streets committing crimes because they're not getting the help that they're coming to get from here. So now the governor, the mayor, everybody's like, what's going on? Where's our money going to? What, you know what I'm saying? They seeing these people, oh, y'all go to dude church. What's going on with dude? Let's take a look into dude. He got all this money, but y'all out here committing these crimes. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my opinion. I don't know how it went down for dude, but nothing stays hidden for long, especially stuff like this. You know, God will not be played with, and he don't allow this stuff to be just taking place. While it's going on, he cleaning it up, and you see now his great fall. But they've been on his ass since 2014. Now it all, he just got comfortable in his sins. Like I was saying, he create habits, dog. Over time, you just have either good habits or bad habits. And he thought robbing the community was fun. He thought he was slick. Tried to clean up his corruption a little bit, but nevertheless, it won't work. This is what comes with it. The great fall. Because you're building off corruption, and corruption won't last at the end of the day. This is how I balance things out.
Nations and drug habits. have them see you drive around your high-profile guests in a Bentley or Mercedes might be offensive and hurtful even.
It could be offensive if they didn't know my life, but they know my life. It would be offensive to someone like you who's trying to make it bad, but,
So it's important you have a Bentley.
It ain't really important. That don't make me.
Then you also have a Land Rover that you use.
Range Rover.
Range Rover.
Yes, it's not a Land Rover. It's a Range Rover.
Look.
Which is the better one? I don't even know.
Just cars. So.
All right, then there's a series of documents that total almost $50,000 to limo land in 2013 and 14. You have to answer yes.
Yes.
Okay. What was that for?
That was to cut the Mercedes into a limo.
Whoa. So this nigga not only like, you know what I'm saying? And again, it's nothing wrong, nothing at all wrong with having nice things. The thing about it is, when you're stealing from the poor to have these things and you're misleading them, giving them false hope, that's not cool. And also for these people that you're giving false hope, they're not fulfilled, so they go and commit crimes because they have no money, they have no resources. They can give it up to somebody like this who want to go chop shop cars and play Pimp My Ride. And at the same time, you see these people suffering, but you fake like you got something to offer them.
It was to cut the Mercedes
to a limo.
And who needs that?
No, that's for guests.
It's for guests, and for you?
It's mostly
when
for
you're entertaining guests?
Yes.
When you're entertaining?
Well, not. But when we have guests come in, high-profile people, we
you have to have a limo.
That way. Don't have to have a limo, but
in a Mercedes limo.
We treat them.
You treat them?
I said that we have hospitality. Maybe that's a better word.
Okay, then.
And this is not the first one the ministry's had.
Oh, not the
another
first.
Mercedes limousine. That's right. So
you paid limo land almost $50,000 total.
Almost $50,000.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Like you eat out with your minister and stuff like that. Like I had one too, I done had a few. And genuine people when you're around them. You just know. You won't find them later on down the line being exposed like this. You feel it. Just like the young man on the mountain, he felt it. He knew those people weren't genuine, but they offered him an opportunity. And the opportunity wasn't really what he thought it was. Just like how this man's offering opportunities, it's not really what it is. That's how the devil do. He offers you things in the form of opportunities, maybe hope, whatever it may be. Once you come into that agreement, you realize, wow, this isn't nothing holy. This isn't nothing of God. This isn't nothing that I want to be a part of. But then it's too late sometimes.
And that was for what? To make a limo?
To cut the Mercedes into a limo.
Do you think that was a good use of the money that people donated to you in JMMI?
Well, I mean, the bank certainly have looked at that on our books as good because it has an appraisal value of almost $200K, a little over $150,000.
So, but you got this from donations, and you decided to use it to make a limo.
We really invested really good. The bank.
No, I'm just asking if that's what you did.
No, not the way you're saying it. You're fortifying, forging.
I'm forging?
Which your
Just the question is,
okay.
Did you use the money for the purpose?
No.
The answer is yes.
So,
in June of 2013,
The answer is
there's
yes.
over $6,000 worth of charges for the Disney Resort Hotel in Anaheim, California. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And did you go?
Yes, I was there.
So far he spent $2 million of donation money. $2 million kicking it, splurging.
And how much?
Auto expenses. I wouldn't know exactly how much.
You don't know how much you got?
No.
Who would know?
Because $1 million is like $100, really. You would spend $100,000 That's basically like $1 and you got 9 left. You see, you can spend 100,000 on chopping a car up. You can spend 100,000 just off a pair of shoes and a shirt. You could run through 100,000. It's no problem. And before you look up, you didn't spend $1,000,000, not including taxes. So $1 million is really not a lot. Even 10 million, you could run through that shit like toilet paper, for real, for real. Especially depending on where you at and the type of things that you want to get into. So like running through this, it really wasn't no problem. If you got a big church and everybody donating a lot and you giving them that false hope and you using witchcraft to really stir on their emotions. Cause my thing is like everybody seen something when you sent them that letter. It's weird. These people dabble into this stuff too. You unaware.
What about
You'll
your
find
housing?
yourself
Do
having
you
all
have
type of
an idea of that?
experiences.
You get a housing allowance? And how much is that?
I'm not sure.
And you report these allowances as compensation on your tax return?
Honestly, I don't know how all that work. I have other people who do that. So you go refer to Michelle on that.
Michelle does your taxes?
No, I have other people who do it, but she's over a lot of the financial aspect.
When you say it's up to the board, now the board includes Michelle,
Yes.
you,
Yes.
and who else?
I'm not sure. You can ask Michelle.
You don't know who's on the board?
Totally. I would rather you get the accurate information because I don't want to be accused of answering falsely, like I have been other times when I've tried to guess. So I just rather you. I'm telling you, I don't know. Just ask her.
How many people are on the board?
Don't know. Just
you don't know?
No.
Don't you have to have board meetings?
Yes, we do have board meetings.
So can you count around the table how many people there are?
Well, our board also grows at the same time. So I just rather you just get that information somewhere.
The last time you had a board meeting was
He trying to give Michelle some time to come up with some lies because he got to tell her what they gonna ask. They in deep waters and been in deep waters.
Tell the date, but
it was on the
Yeah, soulless for somebody to be doing poor people like this.
Criminal charges.
Did you ever hire an? Pardon me?
Go on.
Check out this.
Did you ever hire an? Pardon me?
Go on.
Did you ever hire an attorney to represent you in any criminal defense manner?
Yes, I have. And that was the only thing I could think of in 13 is me, when I disciplined my child, and that was the only thing. So I don't know anything other than that.
Tell me about that one. Was that in St. Louis?
Yes.
And which child was that?
That was last year, I think. Or the year before last, if I'm not 13.
Which child?
Destiny.
Your 18-year-old daughter?
Yes.
And was this done through Children's Protective Services?
I think so, yeah.
And what were the allegations?
Well, that I had disciplined her because she skipped class 20 times, and they felt me my discipline measure of using a belt was abusive.
All right, so you used a belt in disciplining Destiny?
I don't know if I can speak on that. Can I speak on this? Because my lawyers told me all the time.
Not knowing this kind of proceedings.
Is it resolved? Is it all done?
I'm going to object.
Well, let me just ask what the status is.
I don't know.
All right, I'm not asking you to say what you did. I'm just asking if the allegations were that you disciplined your daughter with a belt and caused just allegations.
I'm opposed to constitutional protection.
What's the Constitution? I'm not asking him to say what he did or didn't do.
Anything that might lead to or otherwise be considered to be incriminating. I think he's got a right to.
I think he can tell me what the allegations are. That is not privileged, Fifth Amendment or otherwise.
It is, because he doesn't know, he's speculating.
Well, he's not saying that.
I don't know. It's a privilege. It's absolute. Someone wants to take it. I don't know. I don't know who the lawyer is. He doesn't seem to know the condition of the matter. So to avoid any kind of drift, and I think maybe you concerned about as well.
Well, is this
Matter resolved.
let me ask you, did this rise to the level of court intervention by the local court in St. Louis that does
Don't speculate if you don't know.
well, please don't testify for me.
I don't know.
Did you go to court on it?
What court?
Any court.
Family
Did you
court.
ever go to any court about these allegations that you disciplined Destiny physically? Without.
So with family court?
Yeah.
If you know.
Yeah, family court.
So you did go to family court? Yes?
Yes.
And what was the outcome of that? Is it done? Is it pending? You have no idea.
No, I don't know everything.
He
Is
lying.
that why Destiny doesn't live with you now?
Yes.
Now, shout out to the platform, Current Clock. They have over 16 videos and over 10